In this video, we're going to talk about what's going on with Sony's Torchlight project. Real quick, you're watching VP Land. Special thanks to our sponsors for helping make our NAB coverage possible, Blackmagic and Atomos. And now, back to the video. All right, what's up? I'm here with Devin from Sony Pictures Torchlight. Devin, nice to meet you. I'm really curious. Can you tell me what's going on with this project Torchlight at Sony?
Yeah, so Torchlight, it's a brand new department within Sony Pictures. We do advanced visualization, and we have two big kind of spheres of influence. So the two spheres, one of them is early on, filmmakers will come in with like maybe one page of a script or like a napkin drawing of an idea for a film they want to do. So normally they would use things like Maya to make a very grayscale, super simple layout with very basic camera. And that's traditional. It's been going on for years and years and years. But it lets them move fast and get through ideas pretty quick. We use advanced visualization techniques, and because of Unreal Engine and other Sony technologies, we're able to move as fast as them, if not faster, but the quality is like up here. So it's really, really useful. So heads of departments like production designer, director of photography, the director, the VFX supervisor, we can bring them in and we can all look at this thing together to determine like, hey, like, is this feeling good for us? Director, are there any problems with this set? Like if we remake a physical set, put it on Unreal Engine, we can put a camera in there with the director and he can kind of like look around at stuff and he might say like, you know, I think the ceiling's too short or that window's too small. So before they build it, we can get all these notes, right? Send it back to production, redraw it, get it back in Engine, and if it's good, you know? Same for, you know, whenever you're on set somewhere and you're gonna have CG elements in it, like you just have to, we can set up cameras and physical sets and then understand if our camera's here looking at this like fight scene, you know, where should the camera be to have the least amount of CG extension? Or like, you know, where is the sun on a given day in like, I don't know, Denmark? I can grab a part of Denmark, I can put the sun in the right corner of the sky so it travels correctly, and they can learn a lot about where they're gonna be and how they need to shoot before anyone goes there, before anyone builds anything. So that's our other sphere of influence is how do we shoot it? Like once we learn what it's gonna look like, how do we actually get the job done?
All right, and so a lot of this focus is on previs, it sounds like, right?
Advanced visualization. So like we work with cinematographers all the time, so they don't have to use Sony stuff, and you don't even have to be a Sony affiliate to work with us. You can be anybody, shoot on any camera that you want to. We can match that camera back in Unreal Engine. We can get a whole lens kit of whatever lens you happen to use, and then we can get that set with that director and that DP in a room together, and we have cameras in our facility you can pick up, and there's a big TV with all the content on it. And when you pick up that camera and you move around our room, you're moving in the scene. So you can shoot your whole movie. So I have like a handheld, got a shoulder rig, I have sliders, I got a jib arm, I have Noda wheels, and it's incredible because it ties it back to Unreal. I mean, all these filmmakers can come in and really understand like what they're looking at. Does this feel good? Is this the essence, the soul of what we're trying to do here? And then how do we actually shoot this thing?
And so is this like a service offering if someone wants to do it, or is this more for like, I don't know, like a think tank or something for like kind of Torchlight to kind of just figure out like what are some of these best practices or something that we can do and apply to other things?
So Torchlight's open to technically everybody and anything. So we do feature film, television, we do animes, we do animated features, you know, like completely 3D animated things. And we do like even 2D hand-drawn stuff back, but it's all in Unreal Engine. And we just move lightning fast, dude. I'm telling you, it's quick. And that quality gets so high that we can answer so many questions ahead of time that normally productions will just throw money. Like you're hearing about all these like $100 million, $200 million budgets, and they just solve problems with money. But like, you don't have to do that. Like, there's better ways to go about it.
And on your radar, what's been on your radar? Just other tools, other advancements, whether it be AI, photogrammetry. What have you been seeing? What's making you excited?
For me, in our space, like for what we do, any advances into Unreal that get us closer to being realistically rendered, but also run at frame rate, super important. As photogrammetry and scanning and like LiDAR technology kind of improves, super important. If I wanted to scan this stage to figure out for the DP, how are you gonna light this set before any of us fly to Vegas? I can scan that set, put it in Unreal, we can hang up lights, get his camera, we can figure it all out before anyone arrives here. So scanning technologies is huge for us.
What about, because I've been talking to some other creators and stuff about pickups and stuff with the idea of you're on location, you're filming, scan the scene later on. You got to do pickups. You've got to scan your scene. You can bring it back into a volume, do pickups and stuff.
Absolutely.
Have you been messing around with anything like in those regards?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. So like, if anyone wants to shoot plates on something, super useful. So like, we're suited for any kind of production. So it could be traditional visual effects. It could be an LED volume. It could be completely live action. Like, to us, it doesn't matter. Like, we're so fluid and flexible on purpose. So really, absolutely for the filmmaker to not get in the way with anything.
Cool. And AI, not focusing on generative AI, but have you been having any practical applications of AI, sort of like machine learning, relighting, just anything that's been on your radar of putting AI into use and stuff today?
Torchlight doesn't use any like artificial intelligence, like any kind of AI systems per se for anything. Some filmmakers totally use AI. They might give us concept art that's from it, but like we don't necessarily ourselves, we don't generate it ourselves at all.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I understand. But yeah, Devin, appreciate the time. Thanks for
man.
explaining a bit more
I
about
appreciate it,
Torchlight.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
thank
good meeting you guys.
Yeah, likewise. And that is it for this episode. Be sure to check out the rest of our NAB coverage over here at this playlist and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next episode.